As our Colorado grows, Denver is trying to figure out how to accommodate all the people trying to get around town.
And the answer may lie in adding more bike lanes to neighborhoods, which sounds great to cyclists, but drivers aren't exactly happy about sharing their streets. Denver 7's Megan Lopez explains.
So Detroit Street is one of several that could see some big changes if a proposal by the city goes through. A proposal that could end up making Detroit Street look a little bit like Washington Street, which is a one-way with a bike lane on one side. It's just a proposal at this point. Still, even the idea of change has some neighbors upset.
Out here along Detroit Street in Congress Park.
It's not changed a lot.
It's not just the trees that have been around for a long time.
People living here have gotten a lot younger.
Jerry Ross
We used to be the youngins and now we're the oldins.
has lived here for more than 40 years. His neighbor Richard across the street
I have been in this area since 1964,
has been here even longer.
and I love the neighborhood.
A street that's more or less stayed the same. But change could be coming as part of Denver's East Central Area Plan,
It's been identified as a potential project,
a project that includes a proposed high-comfort bike lane here.
making it easier, more comfortable, and safer for people to ride their bike on.
Richard and Jerry are uncomfortable with that idea.
We would not particularly like 500 bicycles a day coming down here.
A next-door post recently added by one of the neighbors caused some concern.
I'm hearing all kinds of stories. They've talked about changing it into a one-way street.
One way would affect us negatively. Can't imagine it.
Some speculating that parking could be taken away along the street or that trees could be cut down to make way for that bike lane.
We're not proposing taking away a parking lane, or definitely not proposing taking away any trees.
City planner Kurt Upton says most of the change will be to intersections,
Making those types of crossings safer.
with more paint and signs.
For Detroit, we don't envision it looking dramatically different than it does today.
Still, change can be difficult to deal with,
I just don't see the need for it.
particularly on a street that hasn't seen it in a long time.
This street should stay exactly as it is. It does not need to get better.
Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
The city is putting comments it has received into a draft plan and asking people to weigh in over the next couple of months. City Council could make a decision about it by early next year.